Hello, welcome, guys. Hope you're doing good. Today is a beautiful day. Life is a little different with the heat that we're having. This incredible drought. It's making things a little difficult here in Austin. If you're a realtor, loan broker, or an attorney, homeowner here in Austin, you know what I'm talking about. So, today, I'm excited to have you here because I believe that education is the most important thing, especially when it comes to home ownership and building wealth and building your life as a young person. And if you're in the real estate industry, you know that things are kind of weird right now in the market. So on one hand, we have very limited supply, right? You would think the short supply would increase demand. But the problem is that where we are right now is that interest rates are pretty high. Of course, 2 years ago, it was a completely different story. Everybody refinanced, everybody bought new homes, everybody went and spent a lot of money on credit cards, they bought more expensive cars, and the list goes on. People went on a buying rampage. And today, we're starting to suffer the repercussions. So we're seeing a big change in the market. And it's typical. There's always a shift of wealth from one side to the other side. And the things that are happening in the market right now are not sustainable. So eventually, we're going to be seeing the bubble just completely burst. And I hope that you have done something, that you have saved some money, and that you're ready to overcome the situation that's about to happen. Now, with that said, I want to talk to you about educating yourself, especially if you're a homeowner or you're in the real estate industry, to learn more about the value of an appraisal. A lot of people made the mistake of waiving appraisals. And that was just because you could not get an appraisal done quickly enough to get your refi or your purchase through, right? But that's the stupidest thing you can do. We had a lot of people. We had a big influx of people from California coming into Austin. And I'm a California transplant myself, but I've been here for more than 20 years, about 25 years almost. So I'm pretty much a Texan, if you will. The thing that's happened is that a lot of people from California, where they had their homes basically paid off, or they had homes that were twice the price or twice the value of homes here. They could get twice the home for the same amount or for less. That drove the prices up here significantly. One of the things that I've experienced as an appraiser is that I've actually appraised some of these homes where people came in and paid cash for and have sold now for significantly less than they actually purchased those homes for. And that's where I ask myself, and I'm asking you the same question. Do you believe that waiving the appraisal is a smart decision? I personally don't think so, because that would be like going into a store and buying something that you don't know what its value is just because it has a sticker price that is whatever that number is. It doesn't mean that that's what it's worth. And that's what a lot of lenders have let that happen. Not smart. And that's only going to drive this recession or possibly an absolute collapse into worse than we had back in 2007 and 2008. It's going to be so different. People are going to lose big time, especially those that waive their appraisals. Now, if you want to really know more about appraisal education, I'm telling you, just go ahead, click on the button below, subscribe to my channel. All I want to do is just give you value, give you as much information as possible, and teach you about real estate and how the market works, appraisals, and what value is, and how do we come up with the value of a home. You see, a lot of people think that we play against them or we play for them. No. We look at a property as a buyer would, look at the different options, and the options that are in the market by the principle of substitution, basically, saying, hey, would I pay this much for a house that is X amount of square footage in this neighborhood, or should I pay that amount for this other one that's on the neighborhood right next door? And are they comparable? Will I be equally satisfied? paying the same amount or less or more on that other property? Those are a lot of the questions that you need to ask yourself. Now, in my channel, my goal is to educate you, educate the consumer, have your back, literally. So over the rest of my podcasts, I'm going to be providing a lot of information about how an appraisal is done, about how value is created on a property, and what the most important things are to look for on a property when you're making a decision. Now, and if you want to get even further than that, what you want to do is literally have your home appraised every single year. And the reason that I'm telling you that is because a lot of people waste their time looking at their credit score and all that stuff, and you're checking every year, and there's no one single investment that will be larger than your home. That's the largest investment that most Americans will ever make in their lifetimes. And it serves you well to know the value of your home consistently every year. That way you can decide, you can make informed decisions. And you can also check and see if your home is actually valued right when it comes to your tax assessment. Are you paying the right taxes for your home? That's something you can find out every time you get your home appraised. So with that said, guys, I'm so happy to have you here. I can't wait to see you on the next one. Take care.